in EU. And of course, Larry Lurr with the Falco on deck is going to be an amazing combo-oriented game as we start on PS2 with Winners Finals.
Yep, game one. And so far, you can already see Larry just looking for that in. And Semmie kind of mixing up his projectile game, right? You cannot rely on camping against Falco. You have to mix up your mid-range. And that is where Falco can sneak into hits. But you see this there. You see those mid-range tricks. That is the one thing that separates Semmie from the other level younglings, is that he is a mid-range focused youngling.
Yeah, if you want to approach your projectors, that's fine, but with the reflector, as you said, it's very hard. So he used the approaching Zair. It can lead into other options, but if Larry Lurr, of course, also has his options to respond. Currently has a Nair off the stage, does want to go deep. Recovery does not get the downer, actually. Larry Lurr snapping to the ledge, but we do get the side B into the back air for Larry here.
Small little optimization to keep in mind there, Larry being by hugging the stage, right? That means that if Semmie does go for the Nair, it's going to send him into the stage. It's going to deny any gimp attempts. However, Semmie doesn't even need them. Look at the pressure. Look at the control over the stage right now. Larry ahead in percent, but the momentum in Semmie's hand for just a while there. Now Larry extremely good at resetting back to neutral. And that's what really separates Larry from a player like Tilde. Tilde, amazing in terms of his conversions, advantage state, but Larry, his neutral makes up for Falco's shortcomings.
Exactly, does have the side B in the back pocket so they can engage with Supahsemmie once he gets too close, but Supahsemmie currently, as you said, is gaining momentum, does get knocked off stage and gets the forwarder.
Momentum killed.
With an excellent edge guard there. Now Supahsemmie needs a way to find this skill. You've seen he tried to get some conversion, but it's not working out currently. Wants a fire arrow into a forwarder or a jump read, but currently Larry Lurr still sticking to the stock.
Larry looking for the tech chase, not finding it. Semmie looking for the grab, not finding it either. Both of these players kind of relying on unorthodox options to surprise the opponent, but at the end of the day, smooth and solid wins, and Semmie finding a nice Nair, almost getting the Nair on a normal get up, just a little bit off there, and back to neutral we go. Like I mentioned before, Larry so consistent at not getting overwhelmed in this advantage, and even then, right, the neutral's not that overwhelming in this matchup, right? Youngling normally always the character to destroy the opponent in neutral, but Falco has all the tools to mitigate that, and that's what we're seeing right now.
Exactly.
Try to find a final hit. Well, I mean, of course,
there was a final hit to be found, but it was going to be Supahassemmie's 50 up tilt. And I really like it was one point where Semmie was holding a bomb and Larry just side beat it on shield. There's nothing really that much you can do about it, but the up tilt into the back air is going to send Larry in a huge lead here against Supahsemmie.
Kill for an up tilt kill. Now Semmie getting an early combo. Nice DI by Larry, trying to avoid the platforms, generally gets out of that situation with but a flesh wound. 37 now. Look at the control, look at the answers, look at the stage control there. Retreating to cover a possible reversal is Larry. Always keeps in mind.
Jump.
No reversals allowed, no recovery allowed. The backer comes through, but it was a weak hit. And Semmie with the drift.
Yeah, actually beautiful. No double jumps. Had to kind of scuff his recovery, but he gets back and up tilt into the upper. Some quick damage coming through. Semmie still has huge leads to get rid of, but now gets off the stage again. Larry Lurr with the edge guard doesn't the tether from Semmie coming into place, and now as I said, Larry resetting with the lasers, gets a forward for Supahsemmie, but it's still like a very strong game for Larry at this point.
Larry looking extremely solid right now. Like you mentioned, he's not getting overwhelmed with neutral. When he gets hit in this advantage, he just resets. And when he gets the hit on Semmie, that happens! Up tilt, back air, and the offstage, turn it back! The
offstage,
yes. Well, I don't know how it happened, but the down air, the spike, the skill screen was a bit of a liar there.
We skipped the cutscene.
We skipped the Falco cutscene, exactly. Larry, I can only assume, threaten Semmie off stage, force an early up B, and then punish him with the down air. That is exactly what it looks like happened there. Of course, the replay was not saved.
It happens. It happens, man. You get to see their face before like the final shocking moment. But a very strong game one, very neutral based.
I like what they both showed, but you can see that if Semmie is trying to be too solid, if he's trying to be too neutral heavy, that does not go in this matchup.
No, exactly.
So Semmie, who usually, he prides himself on that neutral. We saw him against Leon, right?
Yeah,
on paper, the way that Youngling beats a character like Lucina, who Leon plays, is by winning the neutral, antagonizing, just constantly annoying the opponent, right? Making them agitated, and then finally, capitalizing on the overcommitment. But you cannot do that against Larry. You cannot do that against Falco. Larry has those brawl fundamentals. He has the melee fundamentals.
Exactly.
He's been around since the dawn of days, and you can see all of that experience coming into play here. Right now, it's up to Semmie. Can he make the necessary adjustments? Can he shift his focus into one that is more focused on advantage state, on pushing his hits and punishing his opponents? That is what is left to be seen in
We'll
game
see
2.
how that is going to go on small battle. Of course, a bit of a smaller stage. Might reduce Larry's neutral reset a little bit. You saw him camping with laser on the other side if things get too hard, but there's not too much stage. If that is going to be the case, now Semmie gets off the ledge. The roll has yet to land a single hit, but usually what Semmie really thrives on is that advantage state. But Larry is just denying him so solidly to get into the advantage state and down to on the tether. But he still gets the down air.
It floated him up and set him up perfectly for the down air. That boomerang was a double agent. Just like that, Larry with a dominating first stock, and this is already looking a lot rougher for Sam on his own counter pick.
Yeah, and we are still continuing this strong stock from Larry. Supahsemmie getting a bit of an answer in, but Larry just looks so solid. Another side B, but this time it gets interrupted as Supahsemmie goes for the reversal. Does not get anything. Again, so many great shields of the projectiles. See, the shield will reflect, which really reduces the pressure Semmie can apply mid-stage. Now off the ledge again.
You can really see why this matchup is a hard one for Youngling. Cannot rely on the projectiles to win neutral, which means they have to rely on the normals, but the normals don't have the range to beat a Falco consistently. And that is the main dynamic we're seeing here. Semmie sometimes tries to rely on projectiles, gets burned every single time, tries to go in for a nair, something else to interrupt Falco, but Larry just waiting, answers, and punishes way harder than Semmie ever could.
I really like that fire arrow off the tether, got shielded, but it allowed Semmie to get back to the stage. Still, we have a Falco at 91%, and Semmie honestly already at kill percent as well. We just need one more option from Larry Lurr.
Oh, that was almost it, but instead,
beautiful.
Finding the KO himself. That was neck and neck.
Really.
It is a game of inches.
Exactly. If he spotted a little bit too late, that would have been the stock. But now Larry Lurr resetting neutral, getting the reflector, just forcing Semmie to approach the Falco. Now throws him off stage with one neutral, and we get back at this position. Larry's been really keen at this game. Just a ledge for Supahsemmie. Now, small conversion, just some damage here and there, but Larry.
Pressure. Nice dash attack. Semmie using one of the more unorthodox parts of Youngling's kit. First the dash attack, then the Zair, but it was not enough. I do like what he's putting on the table here, right? Cannot rely on the normals, has to rely on some other aspects of his play, and in this situation, it was the Zair, it was the dash attack. Not quite enough. Larry, again, very patient. Reacts almost perfectly in most situations, and if he doesn't, he plays in a way that doesn't get him punished too hard. Now Sam, this is where he can push his advantage state. This is what he needs.
Okay, and that Youngling forward, of course, super safe, can't really punish that. But Larry's so good. The upper actually clanking with the boomerang, interrupting it. And now, again, at the ledge, Semmie has been here so many times. Larry's so keen to keep him there, but the forward also dodging under the fire. It looks so hard for Semmie to get a proper opening in. Does get it, but the hard
like the awareness. And the Zair, not quite it. The upbeat is going to get him the grab and the reversal. A stroke of luck for Supahsemmie. Now back into the game. But Larry is just straight back into this dominant fashion of neutral.
Goes off stage, very deep.
The bomb is used, the up tilt to chase, the down tilt leads into a combo, the platform to reset the drag down, but not quite. Semmie strikes and misses, and now Larry's answer, almost getting the KO, does get the KO. Larry on the verge of dropping that game, but picked it back up like it was no sweat. That's that experience, that's that composure, and on any given day, Larry can just be the best player in any given room.
Such an amazing anti-air to beat the young Link there. Such an amazing move to land with.
The traps,
It's so good. It's amazing. And Larry Lurr, Semmie did have some moments of brilliance, though. It really got good with the upbeat. But is it going to be enough to just knock Larry out of this enormous pedestal that he has been building over these games?
Tall mountain to climb. To get down 2 games is Semmie, the Dutch hero. And Larry seems very practiced in this matchup. Of course, Zan in his region knows how to DI to avoid the most rewarding combos on Semmie's end. And again, just avoiding the Young Link advantage state every single time, while his own is also deadly every single time. Look at the pressure, look at the moves. He's just constantly in Semmie's face, not in a way that overcommits either.
Nope.
The balance is struck by Larry Lurr.
Safe buttons that allow Supahsemmie to not play his own game, play very carefully around him, but now we get a forwarder back to the neutral state. Semmie's starting off a lot better than the last 2 games, getting an almost equal percentage. Now Larry again has to try for the go for the edge guard. But actually the up tilt not connecting, and that is not going to be the KO, but still 132% already on Semmie. The projectiles are getting more lenient with the back air on the roll read.
Remember what I said? Larry always prioritizes the stage control. He doesn't let you reversal, and Semmie there, even mixing up his reversal, dashing a little bit deeper than normal and then rolling, but even that Larry was ready for. The presence of mind on the bird today is on a whole nother level, and Semmie is struggling to make a hit stick. Look at this. This is Larry at his best. The combos are coming out. The advantage is coming out. Sem finds a parry, finds a hit, but doesn't make the advantage stick.
Yeah,
it's about getting the hits to stick.
It's actually just like a couple of hits and then we reset. And that's the play that Larry wants to make. He wants that neutral reset so he can just stay calm, add some chip damage in, and get you at a bad position at the ledge.
Not really chip the way that Larry is converting hits. The platform tech chase does fall out of the fair. That is very common on the platform right there. Do we need to get a buffered full hop? Not as easy.
Good stuff by Supahsemmie. Gets the nair in. Beautiful there. Out of the hit stun of a B.
Ooh, but again, Larry respawning into an immediate combo right there. And not just any combo.
Nope.
Basically the worst case scenario for Semmie. The nice grab right there, utilizing that out of shield game. One of Youngling's strongest points. Gets a roll read of his own with the stage control play. But the up smash out of shield. Larry looking cool, calm, and collected. All set to win 3-0. Let's see, can Semmie make the miracle play happen again? Last game, he was close to finishing it out, but this time
it is looking a lot harder than the last time. Larry Lurr still in the driver's seat. Only 59%, so he's not too worried in any kill confirm that's going to land it. It's just Supahsemmie really struggling to find an opening. Does get the bomb there, but again, so many small conversions, and that's not what you want. Again, Falco. So good. That air dodge.
We're playing Brawl.
Yep, basically. Okay, now Supahsemmie at the corner tries to get something going. Oh, Fire actually hitting the upper this time.
Platform drop, making the combo drop because the Zaire was aiming on the drop, but the platform stopping that. So Sem not getting the best of luck. The forward air, though, nice conversion, covers the air dodge as well as the landing leg. Now Larry tries to fight his way out of this advantage. Nice, before, but this time Semmie is ready for the reversals. Now Larry sweating a little bit more, only up 50%, but again, respawn into immediate pressure here. Side B.
So many good roll reads with that side B from Larry there, making sure that Semmie just stays in this advantage despite using a defensive option there. And now Semmie at the ledge.
Oh my god, it gets grabbed.
Yep.
Back air, not quite. Larry's looking. Ooh, up tilt. Oh, this is so tense. Larry, he's looking for that final hit. You can see it. You can see it in his move usage. That up tilt is gonna confirm into a back air. He's looking for that forward air drag down. Semmie, he's coming alive again in the second half of the match, but is it too little, too late? The down tilt, no conversion, no up smash either, but the side B, the up tilt, the pressure that's all barely not connecting Larry.
Semmie not getting the B reverse off the boomerang off the platform, and now he's in a bad position. Up B to the ledge.
That's huge. He gets out of disadvantage. The pressure, the up air, the juggle. This could be it, Semmie. This is your moment. This is your moment. The dash attack, the conversion, the rage is on deck. The forward gets negated by the side B, and Larry phantasms past Supahsemmie, sending him into the abyss and takes the win home.